Pawn e2 to e4. Pawn e7 to e6. Pawn d2 to d4. Pawn d7 to d5. Knight b1 to d2. Knight g8 to f6. Pawn e4 to e5. Knight f6 to d7. Pawn c2 to c3. Pawn c7 to c5. Bishop f1 to d3. Knight b8 to c6. Knight g1 to e2. Pawn c5 takes d4. Pawn c3 takes d4. Knight d7 to b6. Castle kingside. Bishop f8 to e7. Knight d2 to f3. Castle kingside. Bishop c1 to f4. Bishop c8 to d7. Knight e2 to c3. Knight b6 to c4. Queen d1 to e2. Knight c4 to b6. Rook a1 to c1. Rook a8 to c8. Rook f1 to e1. Knight c6 to b4. Bishop d3 to b5. Knight b6 to c4. Bishop b5 takes d7. Queen d8 takes d7. Bishop f4 to g5. Knight b4 to c6. Knight c3 to e4. Pawn d5 takes e4. Bishop g5 takes e7. Queen d7 takes e7. Rook c1 takes e4. Pawn e4 takes f3. Queen e2 takes f3. Queen e7 to h4. Rook e1 to c1. Rook f8 to d8. Rook c4 takes c6. Pawn b7 takes c6. Rook c1 takes c6. Rook c8 takes c6. Queen f3 takes c6. Queen h4 takes d4. Queen c6 to c3. Queen d4 to d1, check. Queen c3 to e1. Queen d1 takes e1, checkmate.